And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, my name is Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at a game called Kicket. Now this is going to stretch the very definition of a board game because it's not really a board. It's kind of like in the same category as ping pong and air hockey and things like that. It comes in here and you set up a soccer field like the one I have here set up for all of us. It's a two-player game. You can play with 4 players. You switch turns back and forth. But we're going to show you, and it comes with some pretty sturdy components. This is a dude. He's not going to fall over because of the way they're built. There's some nets, which are incredibly difficult to build. And there's this soccer ball, which is kind of like a Nerf soccer ball. So I brought Holly with me to show you how to play this game. Now obviously it's going to be a bit of soccer. So the way that the game is going to play is you are trying to get the ball under control of your players. And over here actually they show a player right here and they show the ball control. So if your ball's anywhere within that distance of a thing, then you can kick the ball to another player. And so when it's your turn, you're going to try to pass the ball. See how I pass it to my player. You can play where you can spend time for each player to play the game, like 1 minute, and you just do as many actions as you can, or 2 actions each. At some point, you're going to try to score on the goal. So when that happens, the other person's going to step behind the goal, like Holly is doing there, and then I'm going to try to score, and she can block with 1 foot. All right, were you not ready? We'll try that again. So, and that's really the whole game here, folks. Oh, I kicked it to Holly's person now. You have to always announce when you're shooting at the goal. So let's say she tries to shoot from there. I'll block this easy. Woo! Woo! Okay, so then my second action, I move this guy up here. And now you're toast. What? 2-0. All right, so you'll start. So then Holly would come and she'd bring one of her people out here for a kickoff. And that's basically how the game is. It's really not a lot more than that. You have to pass it to your second figure. You just pass it as long as it stays within that other person. Are you shooting again? I didn't even have to move my foot for that. Now the rules are written on the board themselves. Like for example, it says read this first over here. There's 3 basic actions: pushing, kicking, and blocking. So one thing you can do is the push, where you can just push your figure there and you can get control of the ball. So put the ball somewhere out there. So I can just do this. The ball is mine now. Now Holly's really in trouble because I'm just gonna ooh, it was blocked. That's really the game, folks. You're just going to play till everyone gets a certain number of turns, a certain number of goals, something like that. So, it's okay. It's entertaining. It's funny to watch. You can get really excited about this game, but in the long run, it's just kicking us a ball back and forth. And there's almost too complex of rules. Also, because they put 3 different languages on all over this rule book and everywhere else, you're constantly trying to figure out which rules are in the language that you're looking at. These are great, these pieces here. The nets are okay, but here's the problem, folks. It has to go in this box, which means these nets, which took us like 10 minutes to put together, are going to have to be put apart. Now they give you a way here, just wrap it around the thing. I tried that. When it came out, it was all tangled up because that's how things work. So I like this, and my kids, we all played it. We had a great time in the house. Everyone played against everybody else. But in the end of the time, it's not as good as air hockey. It's not as good as, pardon me, it's not as good as ping pong. It's not as good as shuffleboard. It's not as good as darts. Those games all seem to have better scoring aspects to them. This one just is like, hey, we made mini soccer. And you can like mini soccer and you can have a good time. I'm just not sure that justifies having this really big thing around. But some people might like it. If you love soccer, then this might be for you. But as it is, I just found it okay at best. That's Kick It.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door!